Hello and welcome to today's class, where we're continuing our unit on logos and brand identity. Now that we understand what logos are, and how brand identity works, and how the two are linked together, we can focus on how to create our very own logos. There are various components to consider when designing a logo. One of these components is the colors you choose to use in the design. And today we're going to be learning how to incorporate spot colors into Adobe Illustrator to color our logos. First, let's consider the role color plays in logo design. Now, according to the Top 100 Global Brand Scoreboard, when they analyzed the top 50 brands and their logos, there's a consistent pattern. It shows that 74% of the logo designs only use one color, and we're not counting black and white as colors. It also showed that 40% have the predominant color base as the color blue. Now, multiple colors can work, as seen here with eBay, Google, and the Olympic symbols, but they're difficult to pull off. Now, the implication of multiple colored logos is that these companies are offering a wide range of products and services. Like the multiple colors used in the Olympic rings carry a message of diversity and inclusivity. Every color, including black and white, has implications for your logo design. And as a designer, you need to pick your colors carefully to enhance specific elements of the design. You can use shade and tone as well, as seen here in the BP logo. If your client is a global corporation, choose your color with care. There are cultural differences in the way we interpret colors. For example, red is considered very lucky in China, while white is the color of death and mourning in India. And every color evokes certain emotions, as seen here in this chart. But at the end of the day, don't put too much focus on your color choice. Consider the fact that 1 out of 12 of us suffer from color blindness. And there's always a likelihood that your logo will be produced in monochrome or in different colors depending on how your client wants to use it. So make sure your color choice reinforces and enhances the design of your logo, but doesn't define it. Now that we understand the basics of logo design with respects to color, let's talk about how to use color in Adobe Illustrator. Importing Pantone color swatches is a crucial skill to know when designing logos. Now, Pantone is a company that creates spot colors, which are pre-mixed colors that have a universal value. For example, if you wanted to color the butterfly in this logo a specific purple, it would be useful to choose a Pantone color. This will ensure that no matter where the logo is printed, different countries, different parts of the same country, the color will be consistent. Now, in order to import Pantone swatches, you have to open up your swatches panel first. Now, you find that in Window, Swatches. Once you have this pulled up, you're going to click on the lower left-hand button, Swatches Libraries menu button. When you open this, you'll get a selection of different types of colors. We want to choose color books. Then we're going to scroll down to where it says Pantone. Now, each of these are different versions of the Pantone colors. They're still universal spot colors, but for this example, we're going to work with solid coated, which means that the paper is coated and the color is 100%. Once I click that, I'll be given this little box with all the different color values. I can make it larger so I can see it. Now, the great thing about Illustrator is that it allows you to look up colors specifically. Now, if your client gives you a Pantone color of 520C, which this is the number value of the color, and C stands for coated, you can look it up here by typing it in. It will pop up. The way you apply this Pantone color into your swatches is you double click on the color, and as you've seen here, it has popped up here. Now I can just select what I want to color and click on my swatches, and there goes my color. Now I have a black stroke on this, and most of the time you don't want a black stroke, so I'm going to select my stroke, get rid of it. Let's try it with the second color. Pantone 685C. Double click. It shows up in my swatches panel. Now I can select my object, select its fill, and fill it with the 685C. Get rid of the stroke, and there I have Pretty Butterfly. Now if I send this butterfly to a printer in England and I tell them that I use Pantone 520C, Pantone 685, they would be able to print it and have it look exactly like a printer out here in the States. That's what keeps it so consistent, and that's why it's useful to know how to import it.